What's good, YouTube? Swiftly here, back with another NBA 2K25 video. And in today's video, I have a new series on the channel called Optimized Builds. Now, optimized builds are a little bit different from the normal rare build videos. As the rare build videos, I just try to get you guys the blueprint to get certain rare build names. I don't really make the absolute best version of that build. I'm just bringing you guys, what you need, the attributes, and, the positions and stuff to get those rare build names. Afterwards, you guys can tweak it and make the build as best as you can, or if you want to make it better or worse, you can do that as well too. Here with optimized build though, I'm looking to do a little something different. I'm looking to actually bring you guys the absolute best variation of this build that I possibly can. So of course I've spent a couple of hours in the builder tweaking the build, here and there, just trying to make it that much better if I can. So hopefully you guys enjoy this series on the channel. For our very first build, we are actually going to be optimizing the Swiss Army knife build. So with that being said, let's jump right into the build. Now starting off, I'm making this build at the power forward position. I'm going 6'9", 250 on the weight. And then we're also going to go, and the only reason why I'm going 250 on the weight is because I'm assuming later on in the, year or whatever, later on in the year, actually, no, wait, no, it's not 250 because I forgot I went down on the wingspan. So it's actually, what was it, 259. Now I'm going 259 just because I'm not going to really lose out on anything else, and I really want to increase my rebound just a little bit just to get a better version of Box Out Beast. And I'm under the assumption that each season we're still going to be getting +1s on our build. So 6'9", 259 is not going to take away too much from our speed or agility or whatever. Still going to have good strength, still going to have good vertical. None of those things are an issue. 7 foot on the wingspan just because I want to get that 83 3 ball, because I want this build to have limitless range at a minimum on bronze. And then if we decide to put a +1 on that, you can put a +1 on that, but I have something else in mind for this build. So starting out, we're going with the 83 3 ball. Then I'm going to go back up to the finishing. We're going 82 on the close shot. We're going 68 on the layup. We're going 88 on the driving dunk. We're going 53 on the standing dunk. And then on the post control, we're actually going to throw a 87 on there. And then for the shooting, we're going 90 on the mid-range, 83 on the 3 ball. And we're only going to have a little 72 free throw, which isn't great, but it isn't that bad either. We'll be able to hit. We just got to make sure that we use a free throw that we are actually good with so that we can time our free throw. Moving on to the playmaking, we're going to have a 75 on the pass accuracy, which isn't too shabby, especially since we're playing the 4. We're not going to really be doing, too much handling of the ball. We are going to have an 80 ball handle, so we can put the ball on the floor if we need to. And we're going to have a 68 speed with ball, which is going to get us bronze lightning launch. For the defense, we're looking at an 82 on the interior defense. We're looking at a 74 on the perimeter defense. And then for the steal, we are going to go hit that 60 threshold for that bronze interceptor. And then a block, we're going with an 84 on the block. And then for our rebounding, we're going to have a 62 O board. And then we're going to have a 92 D board. Now, the reason why I went a little bit up on the strength, or the weight, excuse me, is because I want to reach 94 defensive rebound. Because when we reach 94 defensive rebound, depending on how high your strength is, you will have access to Box Out Beast. Although I don't know if this build is even going to be strong enough. Let me put the strength up really quickly. Yeah, see, we need 83 strength. That's the only thing. I mean, I still want to reach that 94, 95-ish threshold for rebound. So I'm probably going to actually go up a little bit on the weight, because I thought that I was going to be able to get that. But see, now I'm going to have to go like that. So boom, we're going to go like that. Now 269 actually gets us to 96, and that's what we really want for Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser, because I do want to have Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser. I want that to be an option on this build, at least. And +4 is definitely doable if they give us a +1 on each season. The physicals, I went 74 speed, 71 agility for pick dodger. And then I went 73 on the strength. And then we went 79 on a vertical. Now, the reason why, now I'm going to go through everything, right? 82 close shot, just that we can finish down low. But that 82 close shot is also going to be paired with that 87 post control, which is going to get us a bevy of post scoring badges. We are 6'9", and this is in the case of you're playing solo rec, which you will end up going against some shorter players, especially those small forwards that are like 6'6", 6'7". You're going to end up going against a lot of those shorter players, especially at the power forward position. So when you get that mismatch of a shorter player on you, that's when you're going to go to the post. So that's why we have that 87 post control. You see we got post powerhouse, we got hook shot specialist, we got goal post up poet, and you got Hall of Fame post fade phenom, right? Amazing. Then you go to your shooting, you got a 90 midi with an 83 three ball and a 72 free throw, so you can hit some free throws. You got an 83 three ball, which means you got bronze limitless range. You could throw a +1 on that and get silver if you want. You can also throw a +1 on that set shot specialist and get Hall of Fame set shot specialist, which is actually pretty nice. But also, and I got a surprise later on, you'll see what I mean. The pass accuracy, playmaking, 75 getting you break starter and dimer, which is all you really need for when you grab those boards. 80 ball handle, so you can put the ball on the floor. You do have a silver unpluckable. You got gold strong handle, so you can make your way to the rim. That gold strong handle is going to help you get to the rim. With that 88 driving dunk, you're going to actually be able to finish, at the rim. And then again, 68 speed with ball, which is going to get us bronze lightning launch. Now, if you want, you can put a +1 on that and be a little bit quicker off the ball. But me personally, I don't think you're going to be that much quicker with a 68 speed with ball, even with silver lightning launch. So I personally wouldn't do that. I just want that bronze lightning launch because the difference between that and no badge is pretty significant. So that's why we reached that threshold for that. 82 interior defense and 84 block is just enough to hold down the paint, get some stops down low. You got high flying denier on silver. You got paint patroller on silver. You got bronze post lockdown. You got a 74 perimeter defense, which means on the pick and roll, you'll be able to step out and guard the pick and roll. You got bronze challenger, immovable enforcer, off-ball pest on silver, and on-ball menace, as well as bronze pick dodger because of that 71 agility. And then you got that 60 steal, which is just enough to play the passing lane on the power forward and center on those mismatches. Not saying that you're going to be reaching and, hawking passes and hawking the passing lane. This is just if somebody throws an obvious pass to your power forward or center, you will be able to pick that off. It's annoying having, no steal and then watching, a big teleport into the lane because he's able to get that pass and it teleports him straight to the basket. Now with that bronze interceptor, you will now be able to play that passing lane. They're going to think twice before just throwing that pass to the big down there. Then the rebound, of course, you got 92 D-board, which is the most important thing. And you got gold rebound chaser. If push comes to shove, you can always throw a +1 on there, you know what I mean? Just to get that Hall of Fame rebound chaser, even though that's not what I would use my +1 on. But you have that option as well, too. That's why we went up to gold. And then finally, you do have the option to go up to 96 D-board with, your +1, 2, 3, 4 cap breakers and whatnot. So that is also a thing. So you could get Hall of Fame rebound chaser that way and then throw a +1 on that to get legend rebound chaser if you'd like. And then moving on to our physicals, we have a 74 speed, we have a 71 agility, we have a 73 strength, and then we have a 79 vertical. Now, the reason why the vertical is 79 is because I plan to use my +5 from hitting starter 3 on the driving dunk. That's going to put us at a 93 driving dunk. And then a +1 cap breaker that we get from season 2 season pass, I'm going to put that on my vertical, giving me a 93 driving dunk and an 80 vertical, which will then unlock gold posterizer, right? And that's what we're going to use our cap breakers on for right now. Those are cap breakers that I actually have. So that is +6, right? We're going to unlock gold posterizer. We're going to unlock contact dunk animations as well too. And then don't forget, we still have our max +1 for tier 1 and tier 2 badges. Now, me personally, for max tier 1, I probably would go up here and I probably would use my max tier 1 on Hall of Fame set shot specialist, or go up here and use it on Hall of Fame posterizer, because remember, with our cap breakers, we're going to have gold posterizer. We can then put our max +1 on there and get Hall of Fame posterizer if we don't want Hall of Fame set shot specialist. Now, also, if you want to bolster your defense, you can always go Hall of Fame rebound chaser for right now and slap that on there for your +1. Or you can slap it on your block or interior defense and go for gold paint patroller and kind of anchor the, paint a little bit if you want to go defense. But either way, you have your choice whether you choose to go offense and go set shot specialist or posterizer, or if you choose to go defense and go rebound chaser or paint patroller. Either way, you will be making this build that much better, And then finally, we have our max +1 tier 2 badge. And you have quite a few. I'm going to press triangle so you can see you have quite a few choices for your max +1 on tier 2 as well, based on how we made this build. But I think offensively, your best choice would be to go up to your post control and go to that post fade phenom right there and add that +1 to there, getting legend post fade phenom, because post fade phenom, as you can see, is a tier 2 badge for this build. So we already have Hall of Fame post fade phenom for this build. You can put your +1 for there. This is a tier 2 badge, so you're going to get it pretty quick every season at tier 15 or level 15. And then now you have legend post fade phenom, making you that much better offensively. So imagine legend post fade phenom while also having Hall of Fame set shot or Hall of Fame posterizer on your build. Now you're just that much better. You know what I mean? Or if you don't want to do that defensively, you can always come down to perimeter defense and slap that on ball menace, right? And get better defensively. Or you can always slap it on high flying denier and get gold high flying denier and make your build that much better defensively. If you decide to maybe get gold paint patroller for your tier 1, then you can go gold high flying denier for your tier 2 and try to get a little bit better defensively, or even go on ball menace, or even go immovable enforcer, just making your build that much better defensively. But this is my optimized version of the Swiss Army knife. When we create our build, of course, you'll see the shades of. We see Al Harrington, we see Paolo Banchero, and we also see Jabari Smith Jr. But this is my optimized version of the Swiss Army knife. This is what I would be running with if I was to make a Swiss Army knife build. This is the exact build that I would make. And then obviously, as we get further along in the seasons and we get more cap breakers, or we even hit higher levels of rep, maybe hit veteran 2, we can add another +5 cap breakers, and then you can also add 1 or 2 more cap breakers from the season pass. I probably would add those onto my defensive rebound, going up to Hall of Fame rebound chaser by default. And then from there, I probably would consider maybe putting a +1 on rebound chaser, getting legend rebound chaser along with that legend post fade phenom. But let me know what you guys think of the build down below. It has been your boy Swiftly. Please be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.